Yes, we're all good sound. It's a bit shocking as well. Let me turn this down. Time for a cup of thank you, great you too. Yeah, we need an aftershock or two, no? Liven things back up again. You are?
Yeah, I remember 250 years. In the UK.
This is probably a baby thing to American people in America.
Yeah, so actually never felt one, so.
No, that's strong. Oh, that's strong. Those guys have aftershocks as big as what we just had.
I'm really 40, I've never, ever felt one. If you didn't try to play a bigger.
Of course, about a 4 o'clock.
And I was just looking at it. Thinking what's going on. Is that right? Everyone on the street was looking over the
That's
balconies, looking under to see if something's happening over the balcony. Oh, that was like that, upstairs. You have to move up, you suffer over the earthquakes. It's really upstairs.
Jamie was saying, legit, my whole house went everywhere. Got you with Jamie.
Where was he to?
Close, probably. Must be Swansea. 4-6 around the area. I think your mad dog didn't feel it up in Birmingham.
It's supposed to happen, it's gone all the way up to Liverpool, Birmingham.
Yeah, I haven't seen Secretary of State haven't been on yet, she would know.
They've all been on there.
Yeah, what's up, Reef Jones? Ah, there's the man, my dog. I'd give you a link, my dog, but I don't know what to do him. No, he doesn't live near Swansea, still felt it. He doesn't live near Swansea, still felt it.
Pictures. Four. Who's got pictures?
Pictures.
Back from my name, I'm taking out. Back from my name. Yeah,
Hello. No, someone just said, why didn't you account on the music? I got Pink Floyd playing, there's all sorts of noises come from them. Cows, sheep, goats, small furry animals, gathered together in the grove. Later, Phil. Okay. See you later, Vic. Cat, Vicky says, give one up to Karen.
Shame. We're grandchildren.
Excuse me. It's a mixture thing of aragonite and the black, what's it, oolite, Carib Sea live sand. There was a name to it. I'm not sure if it was oolite or there's just one colour. One of them is like got a tint of black to it. I won't get it again though. I wouldn't advise anybody else to get it either. Just stick to the white. Three more earthquakes in the UK in 2018. Yeah, well, like they say, this likely to be, I suppose.
Keep an eye on it.
Thank you, Rip. Cheers.
Yeah.
Well, at least it might start monitoring because obviously they didn't monitor this one because there's no warnings, right?
They had them back in like 1880 and 89 and stuff like that.
I think it's just a cycle the earth goes through every few hundred years, or of course none of us know about it. We went through it last time. It's crazy, it's not just here, it's all over the world where they got snow in the Sahara Desert and in Egypt and shit happening everywhere. And crazy shit, not just normal shit. Hailstones the size of tennis balls. What's that about?
Someone don't like us around. We won't last from nothing going on.
Matt saying he felt it in the Midlands.
Wow.
Republican, it's Nibiru.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole different video. But yeah, I've got to say I'm with you there. There's something to do. Something's going on. Whether it's the Earth's position in its orbit relative to the sun, no idea. But something's going on, and they know about it for sure. They were warning months and months ago of climate chaos if something didn't change. I don't know. But yeah, they definitely know more than they letting on.
You reckon Amsterdam and all that's going to be covered in water, isn't it? It's probably years' time.
As long as it's after June, I'm right with that. Every frame counts. I'm not sure if there's going to be one, but there definitely has been one this afternoon. And from what I can gather, it's centered around my hometown, Swansea, and spread out as far as, well, the Midlands, Liverpool. Yeah, if the Earth is slowed down in its rotation, surely that's going to, if it keeps going the same, that will affect gravity in the end.
Matt, what does sauce come with eggs? Which one?
Julie Thomas felt it in Kevin, I think. Kevin, I think, with this Carmarthen way. Kevin, I think, or Pontiac's done that way, maybe. Kidwelly. Julie, Kevin, I think, is that Pontiac's way or Carmarthen way? I'm sure it's Pontiac's done that way. No, just one time we felt anything, Jamie, but it was quite big. Well, Charles felt it in Cardiff.
Yeah, all the Cardiff felt, doesn't it?
Yeah. God.
It's over, I think there's 10,000 people who have felt it. Something like that.
Hello. All right, Doc? Hello. Yeah, right, okay. All right, good. Not for a minute. Yeah, yes, yes, very good. All right, sweet. Okay, go. Go on. Pontypridd felt it big, Bailey. Near Somerset and Avon, across the water, Dorset, Cornwall area. They felt it, but not too bad. Thought it was a bloody demon or something. No, I think we're all the aliens. Demons, aliens, it's all us, just different people with different things. Like women, all women are aliens. How can you bleed for a week and not die once a month? What's that about? There must be aliens. Jimmy had 6 seconds, and then another one for about 3 seconds.
Yeah, they said there was 3 of them.
3? What about?
Maybe it's where they went on, I don't know.
First one 6 seconds, then stopped for 3 seconds, and happened for another 6 seconds.
One big one, I felt.
Danny, I felt that I was shit myself.
I shit myself as well. What was happening? You're shaking. You're getting late.
Yeah, thanks, pal. No damage, no injuries or anything. It really wasn't that bad. It was just the fact that an earthquake has hit Swansea, you know? It doesn't happen. You're all gonna die. Okay, you better feed my fish.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, we're all gonna
die one day.
we're all gonna effing die. So I better feed my fish.
So we're gonna die one day. Promise yourself.
Yeah.
Sounds quicker than us.
Yes, we all, for sure. One day we're all going. Right, evacuate, get the kids out. Get the kids out, get the house out, get the tanks out. Turtles, dogs, out.
Kids and dogs.
That's right, no, leave the kids. Leave the kids, just take the dogs. Just grab the dogs, don't tell the kids. Just go quick.
See you.
Oh, Eleanor's cat fell off the bed. What?
Just I'll do that. Just this for
That's reasonably big. Yeah, sheep are fine, Rob. They're all in England. Well, the majority of them, anyway. We've got a few left over here, but thanks for asking. Yeah, someone said, that they say they happen every 2 to 3 years in the UK. Yeah. I just said I'm 43 and it's the first one I felt.
She's up, right? Oh, she's walking over.
Well, that's like this now, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry.
That's mad. Yeah, it's been felt far and wide, that's for sure. Except in Birmingham by Mad Dog. Mad Dog, too numb to feel anything. No, psych. The earthquake was in Swansea. You just felt our aftershocks. Let's get it right now, is it? I don't know what's going on with Rico. He's just gone live and titles Mini Crash. Someone's going to have a little nose. I thought he said he went live. Sweet. See you later, Psych. Have a good day in work. Well, I said to him, watch the football all day. Just saying. Oh shit, yeah, some of Rico's aquas are stripping. Chandelier, Christ. Yeah, spread out, that's for sure. Yeah, I was in my son's house watching the football and his house shook. Mrs. phoned me then saying that our house shook and my tank nearly came off the stand upstairs. Not this one you're looking at now. I have a little nano tank upstairs that was wobbling on its stand, which wouldn't have been good. Okay, people, I'm going to knock this on the head now. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, just as I was going to knock it off, my number one fan arrives. Hi, Dave, how you doing? Yeah, it's good, mate. But it spun out, really. We had an earthquake at all. Oh, I bet. Epic. We had... It's crazy. Yeah, all good, Dave. The nano tank nearly come off its stand upstairs, apparently. I was out in my son's house watching a footy game. And Karen rang me then to tell me that did I feel the vibration? Well, obviously I did, but she was actually upstairs in the bedroom when it happened. Okay, my dog, sweet. I can't wait to see. All doing good though, yeah? Nah, awesome. Yeah, for sure, Ghost Hunter. What have I actually got playing? Pink Floyd Division Bell track. I'll be right back, guys. Just need to nip to the loo.
Huh?
Okay.
Pass the thing. Like yes. Dark things.
Yeah.
I go past them.
Yeah. Don't have to duck, though. Awesome. Ollie, one point. Come on. No, it was tumble dry upping. This is a dishwasher thing. Okay, didn't work. Yeah, that one. No, it's right. No dishwasher things on those streams. Just 35 kids screaming in the background. Which would happen here too if I think some of them are out. One or two are upstairs. Yeah, Toma from the UK. The Welsh part of the UK. No, I don't think he's even been on. I've only been on an hour or so, but I haven't seen no. Oh yeah, for sure. There were so many videos I've got to catch up on because I haven't been notified. But it does say it only notifies you of occasional videos. You should be able to choose whether you want all or occasional. Or like, if it's narcosis, none. I'm joking, narcosis. Bless him, everybody trolls him. Supposed to be on next year. You didn't drop me.
I will probably check. Oh, let's see if the grades are alright. Gotta go rub the roof.
Oh.
A watcher is not good luck. So good. Oh, sorry. Look. Look. Look.
Oh, sorry, Finn, I was away from the computer. Yeah, Dave's right there. In case they decide to breed, I can just take the pot out, try and raise the babies if I ever get any. Although I did have another few hundred fire shrimp babies last night, not night before, was it? Night before last. I managed to, well, I just done a 20 water, as many as came out in that water change. I pod breeding tank just to see, because there's nothing, no predators in there to eat them, so it's the best chance of survival they'll have. Dave, can you sort the links out so I can get on my phone as well, so I can go and take the phone out of the shed then?
Hello. Come on. Wait. Come on, get in. Come on. Come on. Okay. It's up. It's right. It's up.
I think it worked. I think it worked.
I think so.
Yeah. You have to bring it to bit.ly.com and paste it in there.
Yeah, I've tried loads of times, Dave. On like this, you get a couple of different options. I did anyway. I tried it once, it didn't work. Went back, and there was another one I used. I did it about 3 times, and I couldn't get them to work. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Sometimes you have to paste it in their little strip there, and then click somewhere else on the stream to make all the red go away. I don't know why. Then hit copy.
Oh, right.
It doesn't make sense. And then sometimes it doesn't even work, like, because I already get a shortened version of it after you paste it. It's weird.
Oh, yeah.
And now it'll take you right to Google and close YouTube, where it used to keep them both open. It used to open another tab. So you got to go back. What's that mini crash? Rico's doing clickbait?
No, it's SPS was stripping. A few pieces started stripping.
Well, it sucks.
SPS was stripping.
Right. So who's that? You on your phone now?
Yeah.
All right. Somebody else needs to come in and hang out. I'm out of coffee. Oh, I woke up real early, and then I finally got back to sleep. Took a little morning nap. Stomach was a mess.
Let's see if there's any of those shrimp still alive. Look after the glass nuts in this tank.
So did you feel the quake?
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure, huh?
Yeah, Karen was in the house. I was down my son's watching the football, and Karen said the nano tank was wobbling on its stand, and it's upstairs. So if it went over, it's all coming through the kitchen ceiling. And
my nano came with a free stand when I bought it, and it wobbles just when I'm cleaning the glass. So I forget every time I'm moving it that I should take the little 4 feet off the bottom. I think it's, the way they press into the carpet. It'd be better just to have the whole base sitting flat.
Yeah, flush.
Yeah, it's got 4 of those little plastic feet that you on, about the size of a doorknob.
You see plenty of pods. I can't see any of those, to be honest.
I didn't even think about that. Having an earthquake with a fish tank. I'm sure a lot of guys in California go through that. I'd say that would sell me an acrylic tank right there if I lived in California. I think the acrylic would take the bouncing better. Snoop's here. Hey, Snoop. Morning. What's up, Jeff? I still got a link in there, Jeff, if you want to hop in. I'm going to take that one out before I forget about it. Put in a new one. Well, at least none of the tanks cracked or anything.
Ready for some coral. The mushroom was the best I've seen it looking since I put it in here. So it's been in here a few weeks and it's looked terrible the whole time. This coming now the nano.
Oh. Loki says Snoop says he doesn't wake up for anything over 5. That's California for you, though. That's just like part of the weather.
I can't read the comments, but Snoop, this is where you're going if you don't stop biting me. He's got their own little personalized pot as well.
You're not presenting. You're not presenting the Nano on YouTube. You're presenting still the big tank.
Ah.
You have to go back to the computer, unlock yourself or something.
This could be dodgy.
Snoop said, "Stay out of my tank, Doc."
I'm a top-down view through the net.
We'll get Bubba to bite you. I'll throw you all out. I'm the big blue damsel. Am I still redecorating the tank, Doc? It's funny. He was knocking the frag out of the way. He's like, "No, you can't put that there. That's my spot."
That's better.
Yeah, I can see it now. Now it's going by north. So whoever talks, that's what you see.
I know the microphone's playing up on my phone, so I'm just going to throw my earphones.
Hey guys, make sure you click that thumbs up button for Doc. You monetize, Doc?
No, I don't. Well, I don't think so. I don't know. I've never activated anything. That's not why I was in it. I just needed help. If you remember, you were one of the first people that came to my assistance when I required it in the beginning.
Right.
And that's like how it's been since. It's just been for pleasure more than anything else.
Right. I mean, I was doing.
Won a few prizes. That's about it.
Yeah, I was doing it. I still didn't get a check from it, so it's not like you make money. I was doing it for a year.
Oh no.
So if you're in it to make money, you got to get up to at least CJ status, you know.
No, not for me.
Yeah.
It's more of an international digital record, if you like, of my progress.
I think of it as a free cloud service. So, and you can invite other people to watch it. It's cool. I like the interaction in the community. You can put out a video and people can come see it. Some people can give you ideas. Good community we have here. We got a storm warning coming across the TV. I guess we're getting a snowstorm tonight.
Oh, nice. They don't mess about out there either, compared to our storms.
Saying 4 to 7 inches of snow.
Oh, that would shut my whole country down.
Yeah.
And yet there's other countries that just have it all the time and live normally.
Oh yeah, upstate New York, that's nothing to them. Like rain. They don't concern themselves until you're talking feet, not inches. But it'll happen on, Sunday morning, so they'll have it all cleaned up by Monday morning. Kids don't even get a day off. Yeah, but look at the weekly forecast, Jeff. I think it's going to be like 80 degrees in the middle of next week. So from snowstorm to summer. One day's in the 70s, one day's in the 80s. I'll take that. I woke up to the red bar on the TV. I was like, oh, what now? What now?
I'm going to have to invest in an auto top off of this Nano as well. I'm still manually topping it off.
Right.
Twice a day.
Hey, Loki, you got your eye in the chat there? Take care of some business?
Are you talking to me, Dave?
No, I was talking to Snoop.
All right.
Oxy Kitten says, why fish? Why not? Gotcha. Okay, he's on it. DM, what's all the numbers? I'm not paying attention. It's like a third of 100. Wasn't paying attention. Are you speaking in code or are you butt chatting?
Might I need to change this back? No.
Bedtime wants a spanner. I gave him one the other night. He won't showed up. Give him a bunch of wrenches. It was Valentine's Day, though. One of my mods showed up there, probably all out on date night. He did good work. He was getting links, finding information. Dave Thomas says that's a nice tank.
Thanks, Dave Thomas.
It sure is. Those are great acans, and you got some good coralline algae coming in on the back, don't you?
Yes, covered.
Yep. See it.
I've got plenty of Asterinas in there too. They just tend not to go on the back glass for some reason.
Right.
And I don't mind them until they become like a visual menace to me. Then I'll remove everyone I can find in one go. And, you know what I mean? I just leave them there. I know they're still in there, but there's not as many, and as long as I can't see them. And
Right.
I'm up all hours, so it's not like I go to bed at 10 o'clock and get up and go to work and don't see the tank till tea time, so they've all been up and gone back to bed. I see it all hours throughout the day, so as soon as I see at least 5 or 6 that I can visually see, they'll all come out, and any others I can find at the same time. But I know they'll come back. They're always in there. But like I say, they part like kind of a mini semi-cleanup crew. As long as they stay on the rocks, they keep the rocks free of coralline. That's cool, because as far as I'm aware, anyway, once they get covered with coralline, does it make them ineffective so they can't filter the water properly?
I don't feel that way. I mean, Rico does. To me, it's really only coralline on the top of the rock, so the bottom is still porous.
Right, yeah.
So I feel you actually get a little more oxygen-free zone within the rock once it's covered with coralline. So it may even impact your nitrates. That's just, I have no science to back that up, though.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. And Loki, I haven't heard from Pamela since that night. We emailed back and forth a few times, and I told her about O's stream the next day. I sent her an email. and she never responded. So who knows? Oh, I had a late night live stream, and some woman came on named Pamela, and she said her boss is designing a new light for fish tanks, and so she came in, and we were talking to her and giving her some heads up. Had daily reefing in there. That was good. We had a tech guy, you know. It was a good stream.
Perfect light would have to be a hybrid, though, wouldn't it? I think T5s on it.
Yeah, well, they were aiming towards a XR15, XR30 kind of light. And then they were talking, hey, what if it moved? And we were like, they already did that. She was nice. Her boss, the guy with the money, was actually a little bit rigid. You know, Jeff was telling him how the Apex can control the light, and he says it's impossible. So we just kind of all said, okay, yeah, it's impossible. Next question. He's telling him about the 0 to 10 volt, you know, output.
Yeah, I think I remember watching it.
Yeah. I mean, I understand it because you never really dim an LED. You only slow down its flash rate. A lot of people don't understand that. Driver, an LED is just flashing constantly. So when you slow down its flash rate, it gets to a point where it's not flashing as bright because it's not getting, it's, you know, all in the timing.
Yeah.
Which pump? What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking, never mind. There's a Dave Thomas there. Eheim is a good, solid, quiet pump. They're a little pricey, but they're not the most expensive. But Eheim's been around a long time. My opinion on it is it's good. I used to have a canister filter by Eheim, and it was bulletproof.
Right. I think Dave wants it for running water uphill for something in his garden. I think I remember reading.
Water agitator.
Like a water feature in the garden.
Gotcha. But when picking any pump, make sure it has a good head pressure.
Yeah.
That's your height. Gallons per hour don't mean a thing if you don't have head pressure.
But yeah, Eheim are pretty good, reliable make.
I did a video on my channel about the new Jabo sine wave pump, and it's about $100, and it's AC controllable. So, you know, it'll tell you the actual percentage of flow in a digital readout and how many watts it's pulling. So for under $100 American, it's a lot cheaper than any Eheim that can touch it. Made in China, though, so you know you're always getting what you pay for.
I think they're all made in China, or the majority of them, anyway.
Yeah, I guess you can put a European name on a Chinese product.
Made for so in the UK by so and so in Beijing.
Yeah, I have a skimmer, and the pump inside. If you take it apart, every part is a Jabo part. It just looks exactly like Jabo. It comes apart exactly like Jabo, but it says Skims on it. So.
Alternative to Eheim.
Oh, Jabo, Jebao. Is that? I can never spell it right because it sounds different than it's spelled.
Jeboa.
Yeah, BOA. That's it. I think it's a DCP pump. There's a couple of different ones. One just gives you a couple of dots. They're all DC pumps. They're converted to DC. And one gives you maybe 8 dots, and you can up the amount of water going through it by, you know, clicking and changing the amount of dots. But the sine wave one I just got actually has a digital readout in numbers. So it's a little more controllable.
User friendly.
Yeah, especially in an application where you want to cock it back a little bit. You know, maybe full blast, it's too much water going.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I think you can choke the Eheim pumps by turning a plate on the front of them, though. Let's see. My pump is it 8,000 liters or 12,000 liters? I forget. I think it's 8,000 liters, and it's 17-foot head pressure. So
that'll be ample.
It would probably do. And again, it was under $100. I don't know what the conversion is, but that's got to be under 150 pounds at least.
If it's $100, it's about £85, £90.
Right. Oh, that's what it is. Right, it's always less. I remember I used to shop Les Pauls on eBay, get Les Pauls, and I'd see it, and oh, damn, that says pounds next to it, you know. That's less than $1,000. I'm going to buy that one. Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, yeah, he only needs 2,000 liters an hour. So that pump you got, do that on the third setting. 12 feet, yeah.
Well, that's where I would say go bigger and get something controllable, because at 12 feet, even though my pump says it can pump 17 foot of head pressure, I'm sure it doesn't do 8,000 liters at
of course, yeah.
17 feet. So you're going to lose with every foot of head pressure. Hey, Dave, if you can come in and you have a cell phone, you can come in and show us live. Waterfall sounds good. And AL that's in the chat with you does a lot of freshwater stuff, so he'd be more understanding of what you're trying to do. But at the end of the day, it's water. Doesn't like to go uphill, likes to go downhill. Oh, that's okay. You can also come on with a computer and share your screen and show any picture you have in the computer. Or make a video and tell us all to go look at your channel. Just options. We're not forcing you. It's interesting. Years ago, I put a 5-gallon bucket above my tank, and I did like a hydroponics drain in it where it would fill, then empty, fill, then empty. And that would create wave action in my tank. It wreaked havoc on my ATO. Usually underwater. But it was very noisy, but it was instead of getting a controllable wave maker, it was pretty cool. Put a surge in the tank. Took about a minute to fill, and it sounded like a toilet was flushing once a minute.
Effective, though.
I love DIY stuff.
I used to until my rocks took 15 months to fucking come.
Yeah. Mine didn't take that long. I don't know what kind of cement you got.
No, what I really think it was because I made them during the winter, and of course I put them outside straight into cold water, not thinking. Obviously, it needed hot water to dissolve the salt crystals for a start.
Yep.
They're not going to dissolve in cold water, and they didn't. I pulled them out in the beginning of our summer, and you could see the solid salt crystals still in there. So I started putting them in the shed in another tank with a heater. I noticed they were dissolving. Of course, I needed the shed then to quarantine new fish, so they all went back. The rocks went back outside on hold. As you know, I'm finally starting to get some in. Now there's 3 in the tank already. The middle one, the rasters are on. The front, if you see, there's one acorn raised up on a rock in the front. That's one of my homemade rocks. And the large rock, again, center, that the war coral is on in front of the Duncans. That's part of a homemade rock too.
Right.
But they haven't crashed my tank, and they've been in there over a month. So
yeah, once they stop leaching that high pH, you're good to go.
Yeah.
I stuck mine in a barrel that the rainwater from the gutter would go through. So it always had a flush of water every time it rained. And it was outside in the summertime. I used to collect the rainwater for this garden.
Another mistake I made 4 or 5 batches, didn't I? And I kept them separate, kept them all separate, and then I threw them, once I'd made the 5th batch, I threw them all back into one container, basically taking the first batch straight back to day 1.
Yep.
Because everything just leads straight back into that. But of course, all part of my learning curve. And what I learned is, don't make your own live rock. Just go and buy it.
Unless you got a lot of time. Unless you have lots of time.
Oh, yeah.
The water can only dissolve a certain amount, and it can only get to a certain peak. And then you need to freshen up the water so it can do more. That's the other idea.
Water religiously, at least once a week, sometimes twice a week.
Right.
If that was fresh water, and I started soaking it in salt water out of my tank, all my used water, when I'm still throwing it down the drain, every water change every week, I just put it in with them. Once it's full, I drain it out and start again with fresh.
Yep.
It's like I say, it's come down quicker doing it that way. Right then, Rico's just gone live. Dive over there, is it? It's got to be far more interesting than standing here staring at my tank.
Well, we want to hear what's going on, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Right, thanks guys for turning up anyway.
Hey, thanks for having us. I'm going to get a coffee. I'll be over there in a minute.
Yeah. Nice to have some noise coming from one of my streams for a change. All right, sweet. Snoop, everyone in the chat, thanks a lot, and see you on the next one. Rico is another reefing channel, Dave, guy with a fantastic tank. And he's a mine of information for all of us, basically. But that's, like I say, with marine fish tank keeping. So we all hop over onto his stream now. All right, boy. Is that the link to Rico's stream, Snoop? Yeah, top man. I was just thinking of doing that. Okay, guys, see you later.